where the stories flow. Demi and Kiwi steal the show. One's from the bush, one's from the green, telling tales of all they've seen. Music, films, and the latest news. Places wild and viral views. Tasman Talk, it's where we meet. Laughter sharp and insight sweet. Dive on in, the banter's gold. Tasman Talk never gets old.
Yes. Whoa, we're still up there. There we go. How are you doing?
Kia ora.
Hello again. Kia ora, everybody. Hi. Welcome again to Tasman Talk. And over there is Kiwi. She's over in New Zealand, and I'm over here.
Kia
I'm
ora.
Demi, and I'm in Australia. And we were just talking about the. Yeah, that's a song. That's a song that's got those words in a song that I know that Prince Tuitika does. What is it? Hide.
Haidemai.
What is
It's
it?
a
Yeah.
greet.
Haidemai. Yeah.
It's a greeting.
It's a greeting. Yeah.
Yes.
I've forgotten all this. It's been too many years.
And the other one is Tanakwe.
Tanakwe.
Yeah.
You know,
it's
I'm not gonna remember all
welcome
that.
everybody. Yeah.
Cool. Welcome everybody. What she said, and that. Yeah. Okay. Welcome, chat. Manotha, I'll clear that up for you a little bit in a minute when we get through this. Sorry, I put a post up for him and I wasn't very clear. I've totally confused the man now. Hi, Manotha. Not a problem at all. We're breaking news, and it's just come off the wire. I sound like I'm a newspaper editor or something, don't I? The government, our wonderful, idiotic government, has just passed legislation. Basically, what it's going to come down to, it says it's hate speech, and it's in response to the Bondi attacks, and they put new gun laws in it as well. Manotha says, sorry, just woke up. Yeah. Basically, how can I put this? Our freedom of speech is literally gone. We can't say anything now against a religious group, bloody anything. We can't say anything about anybody, or it's considered hate speech now. And I loved one of the commenters on X's, one of the comments that they did this morning. It says, so the action taken by the Australian government as a result of a Muslim terrorist attack is to protect Muslim terrorists from any hate speech made by a regular Australian that has a problem with Muslim terrorists killing Australians. Basically, you can't speak out. And on top of that, they have brought in these new gun laws. They're spending heaps and heaps of money. Look, I agreed with the first lot of gun laws. I thought they were good. But now they're doing this huge buyback program again, which is going to cost a lot of money. I can't believe our government has done this. And what were you saying about that, Kiwi? That was interesting too.
Well, when we had the shootings here at the mosque,
yeah,
and he came. He was an Australian guy actually that did it. He came in and he shot all these people doing at prayer, living very peacefully, not causing any problems, and shot a lot of them. And they changed the gun laws then, but all it did was stop the gun laws for people who legally had them. It's not going to stop people like what happened at the Bondi shooting.
No, not
so, and the other thing, is that going to stop people like the Muslims who get the hate speech? Is that going to stop them from speaking up against the white European groups for the likes of you and your family?
And they do. They
Is-
do it
is
all
that-
the time.
Is that going to work both ways? I doubt it.
No. I think
doubt it.
a lot of the controversy over is that this has been rushed through so quickly. Apparently, 7 o'clock yesterday morning was the first time that they actually. Is she laying? We've just had Beck join us, and I think she's laying outside in a hammock.
She is.
Okay, pull your volume back a little bit.
Pull your volume back.
Oh, that's me. Oh, sugar volume. Is that better?
Are. Yeah, just talk a bit quieter because you're yelling at us, darling.
Okay. Morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you guys?
Hold a little bit further away because I'm going to turn my. If I turn my volume down, I won't hear Kiwi.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's all right.
Yeah. Everybody, this is Beck. Beck's joining us because one of the subjects we're going to be talking about later, she actually has some very first-hand knowledge on it. Beck's an Australian, doesn't live very far from me at all, actually, and she is a good friend. So she's going to be come in whenever you feel like it, Beck. We're just talking about what happened with the government this morning with that new legislation that's just come through for hate speech. And they've doubled it up with new gun controls as well. They're doing another big buyback. And I think what the controversy is that at 7 o'clock yesterday morning, they had put in a racial vilification bill, which got knocked, absolutely knocked. Some part of it got knocked. So what they've basically done now is they've changed the definition of hate crime, but it includes everything that was in the racial vilification clause. The fact that it wasn't even presented to Parliament until 7 a.m. on the day it was presented. That's how quickly it's been rushed through. And I think that's where it's all over X at the moment. That's where the controversy is, not only what it is, but how it came through. Manotha says, hi, Bex. Yeah. So that's what happened, yeah. I'm just going to ask chat. I can hear Beck coming in really loud, and I'll do something about it if you guys in chat are hearing it really loud too. If not, it'll be fine with me. I just don't want to blast this out.
Is there a way my end I can turn the speaker down? I've tried the volume on my phone, but
didn't work.
No. I'll try. Have a look.
Pauline will be PM soon anyway. Yeah, absolutely. That's Pauline Hanson. Was never a supporter of it. Yeah.
Pauline Hanson?
Mate, the figures are that she is equal votes, like, you know how they say it's 40%, 50. She's equal with the coalition right now.
Wow.
That's how much support she's got. Right, yeah. Hi, Deb. How you doing? Deb's in the chat. Deb and Manotha, our awesome moderators. Deb is introducing you to Beck, who's on today. And, both Manotha and... can you see the chat at all? You're on your phone. You probably can't see too much.
I think I can, yeah.
Okay. So Deb and Manotha are our moderators. So anything that goes on in the chat, they take care of. So I mean, it's all over. It's all over X. Everybody's very, very unhappy because that's right. One of the comments was new laws without debate or public discussion are procedurally invalid under sections 53, 60 of the Australian Constitution. All proposed laws must undergo rigorous parliamentary scrutiny, including origination in the appropriate house. That hasn't happened. They literally presented this and it was voted on without any discussion whatsoever on the amended legislation. they had some discussion on the original legislation, but my understanding is not on this amended legislation that brings in the hate speech stuff. So I don't know what's going to happen, but it's bloody ridiculous. Anyway, that's breaking news, and I thought I'd bring that in. But as in terms of Pauline Hanson, Manotha's right. It's 500% increase.
Wow. The people want change.
Hey? That's incredible. What Manotha says, yeah, and our constitution is useless paper anyway. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, yeah,
Wow.
I'm going to turn that down.
And if it's a hate speech in the gun one's pretty quickly, and I believe there's another one they're trying to pass through under the table without us knowing, is the change of the visas for entry to the country. From it's a 48 something 7, and they're changing it to a 502. And you don't have to have 2 years experience in certain fields anymore to enter Australia on a working visa. It's only 1 year. And you can stay for 3 years with that visa now instead of 2 years. You just need a sponsor in Australia, and you need someone in your other country to sign you off. And the age bracket is from 18 to 30. So we're bringing in all the British from other seas with less qualifications and letting them stay longer. Which I'm all for immigration, because that's how, modern Australia was built. But,
Deb, you're making me seasick.
Yeah, right.
Thank you.
I might get off the hammock. Sorry, guys. It's my first time podcasting.
I think I need a seasick pill.
Okay, I'm going to sit on the grass.
All right, right. No, it was a good thought to be in the hammock, except, that'll,
Sorry, guys.
No, you're right. On what Deb just said there, Manotha says, that'll fix it. Not. That's going to make it 10 times worse or 100 times worse. So
they've had all these sneaky laws and legislation stuck past us just this week without much publicity at all.
No, no publicity and no discussion. I mean, that's not a democracy. That's just like Manotha said, that's control. Absolute control. And honestly, this guy, he is the worst prime minister we have ever had.
Oh, he's shocking.
And we've had some bad ones, Kiwi, Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You had, at one stage when I was living there, you had 3 prime ministers in a year.
Yeah. Yeah.
We could have made up our mind.
And I thought, when is this country going to get its shit together?
Yeah.
3 prime ministers in 1 year.
One of them was a female.
Bizarre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was when what was his name?
Kevin Rudd.
When Kevin Rudd was in, and then that female, I don't even remember her name. She literally outed her own bloody party member. Yeah.
No, she was shocking.
Like Manotha says, like the fall of the Roman Empire.
Yeah.
Dead right. I mean, look, I go on about Australia. Australia to me is the greatest country in the world, and it's going to take a lot to knock that thought out of me.
Typical Kiwi.
we will fight on that one. Gillard, that's her name, Manotha. Yeah, Julia Gillard. But in all fairness, it'll take a lot for me to stop saying that, to stop believing that, because I still think it is. But we're edging towards bullshit. We're Manotha says, love my country, ashamed of my government. Absolutely. They're not for the Australian people. This is not an Australian way of life anymore. They are changing it to
They're looking after people who want to come and live there. To hell with what the Australians think or care about. It doesn't matter. Their opinions don't matter. Their lifestyle doesn't matter. And if your lifestyle is impacted by an immigrant, fuck you. And that's literally what they're saying to you.
Yeah.
So, of course, people are going to say, well, we're not going to put you back into power in the next election. and I can see why if this is what's happening.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. And
Let's get Trumpy to take our Prime Minister.
I wish he would.
We got a spare one over here.
Mind you, I don't want to swap with him. I mean,
no.
Yeah.
Oh,
and I guess
that issue that's going on about Greenland at the moment, he wants that
to
become an American state. Oh my God.
There's a lot going on in Greenland. Yeah. There's a lot going on in Greenland that we don't know about. But I guess in the other thing in the news, and I wonder what the government will do about it, is I just want to play this for you. Okay, let me jump over onto here. I've just got to figure out how to do it. Is it a share media? No, it's bloody not. No, it's a share screen one. Okay, how do I do this again? I don't want to do that. We haven't done this. I haven't done this for 3 months. It's a bit bad. Okay. All right, let's just watch this. Tell me if I'm on.
Yep. Now you've got to put it on the bottom.
Yeah.
No.
The city's second attack in less than 24 hours. A 12-year-old boy is still fighting for life after being mauled in Sydney Harbour late yesterday. Police and the Premier today praising his brave young mates who pulled him to safety.
By the water,
so
desperate
sad.
work to save Nico Antic from horrific injuries after his friends rescued him from a shark attack.
The actions of his mates who have gone into the water to pull him out have been nothing but brave. Very confronting injuries for those boys to see, but I suppose that's mateship.
Nearby water police were there in minutes with crucial first aid.
The boy had lost his pulse, there was a large blood loss. As that police boat drove off at high speed, they were still doing CPR on the boat, hanging on, but keeping that boy alive.
Meeting paramedics at Rose Bay.
Something happened.
Before a police escort to get him to hospital.
I'm not going to, hang on. I'm not going to play too much of it because it's very close up and it's very upsetting. Let me put myself back on. How do I get myself back on there? Did I turn myself off? I don't know. I didn't remove myself from the scene. There I am.
No, you didn't.
No, I usually do, yeah. We've had 4 attacks in the last 48 hours. Of shark attacks. We had an 11-year-old boy at DY. We had a 12-year-old boy at Shark Bay. We had a 13-year-old boy at Vaucluse, of all places, and now a 20-year-old, that 20-year-old man. The young 11-year-old boy is in ICU. He's had his leg amputated. No, the 20-year-old's had his leg amputated. I'm the first thing I do is, I'm asking the bloody questions as to why. They believe it's bull sharks. The reasons why is warm water and climate change. Heavy rain, murky water, people jumping into murky water. Increased presence of prey. Why are there so many bull sharks around? They're saying that the recent heavy rains are also washing nutrients into the water, which is bringing larger schools of fish in, which of course, and closer to shore, which of course is attracting the sharks. Perfect storm of conditions, human activity, because it's summer, a lot more human activity, and we need improved detection. And we don't have anything. A lot of people are saying that the shark nets are useless. I don't know what the answer is.
And cruel, and they trap turtles, whales, dolphins. I'd also like to add to that, Demi, that I had a commercial fishing license, worked in the water most of my life, and we've overfished the ocean. Honestly, we've raped and pillaged it. It is disgusting. I've worked on trawlers, all sorts of parts of the maritime industry.
Yeah.
So they're starving. Yes, after the rain, the sharks do come down because you do have those schools of fish coming into the shoreline, getting the nutrients. But we have overfished it. And we also have a lot more people in the water these days, since it's free swimming lessons over here, and a lot more people do swim these days. The population's increased and people are more confident in the water. There weren't as many people 50 to 100 years ago surfing, fishing, diving. We didn't have those luxuries. We're too busy surviving.
Oh, we have a huge surfing community all the way up the New South Wales to the Queensland coast. It's absolutely massive. There's nippers, there's clubs, there's, the professional surfers all over the place. So, yeah, I agree.
Nippers.
Yeah.
Nippers are the, you can start training as a surf, a life-saving at 5 years old here. So they, on almost every beach, they have the Surf Life Club Nippers, which is the little ones.
Nippers. Yeah.
That's what that's
junior
all about.
lifesavers. Junior surf lifesavers.
Junior self lifesavers, yeah, exactly. Okay. Yeah. But I mean
but what I can't get over is last night on our news they were showing the shark attack. There was big signs up for people not to go in the water because of the sharks, and one guy did and got attacked by a shark. Well, gosh.
Yeah.
What a surprise.
We have a lot on a lot of our beaches, on the cliff sides of the beaches. We have a lot of what they call kids jump areas, and they're pretty high up, and they jump in, and that's where two of these kids have got taken. Now, I think the 11 and the 12-year-old, I'm not exactly sure. But it's a known site for kids jumping in. Well, they're jumping into murky water. You can't even see what's down there, I mean, these are quite high up. So, this is what's happened. I believe, I could be wrong, but I know one of the kids, I think it was the 11-year-old, that's what happened with him. But I suppose the incredible part about it is especially with all of these current ones, especially the young 20-year-old, is the true Aussie mateship. Their mates just went in and dragged them out. Fuck the danger. They didn't care. That's the Australia I love. That's the Australia I love, It's very, very sad, though. But I don't know what the answer to it is, stop. Maybe more lifesavers, maybe more restrictions on the beaches, maybe more signs going up that says "Do not enter murky water." I don't know, but it's sad. Every single year this is happening, and it's not just 3 or 4; it's 10, 20. People that are either losing their life or losing limbs because of it. But it's sad. It's very, very sad.
Don't seem to have them here. Not the same shark problems as Australia.
No.
You guys don't go in the water as much as us either, though, like population-wise.
God,
so,
I do.
I mean, you go to any, especially in Queensland. Yeah, but you go to a beach in Queensland, you can't move.
Yeah,
They're just you'd be flat out finding a place to throw your towel. In summer. I mean, have a look at Bondi. That's the show. What's the name of it called? Bondi Rescue or something around. You go up to Maroochydore and you go up to the even further up. The beaches up there are absolutely packed, and I don't know.
I remember when I lived in Sydney for a very short period of time, many years ago. It was 2 blocks from Bondi Beach.
Right, yeah.
Her and I went down to the beach one day and walked along Bondi Beach. Do you know there was hardly a soul on the beach?
Was it winter?
Wow.
That was back then. It did not have the attraction that there is today. And every time I see it on TV, I think, wow.
Yeah.
I remember going down there frequently and hardly anybody was there.
Yeah.
I wonder
Probably
why.
20, 30 people.
Why? I wonder. That's unusual
Don't know.
for down there. I mean, I live down there, and in that area, and I mean, even as a teenager, we would go to the beach on Friday night. Bondi, Maroubra, Coogee, any of those. Sleep under the boardwalk. We'd be there all
Yeah.
weekend because all you wanted to do
I
all you
went
did
to
is
Coogee
surf.
Beach as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's what we did.
Yeah.
Deb says, I'm landlocked in the US, not much to add to this. That's all right, darling. Deb, you are there, and that's what we love. So there you go.
Yes.
Okay, we are going to, that's two sad things this week, and this is supposed to be fun. Now let's bring us into something really fun. Not. What are we going to talk about, Kiwi? What's the topic?
Well, I just want
Another bad Australian thing. Shit.
No. I want to briefly go back on what we talked about last week, which was the Ring of Fire.
Right.
Have you heard of that?
No.
Bex?
Only that you said it. And
I need a burning ring of fire.
not that one. Only that I saw it on your chart here, and I said to Kiwi, don't.
There it is here. Can you guys see that okay? Now, it starts way down here at South America, and it goes right out, right through North America, right out, right through Canada, and right down here, past it bypasses Australia, and right through New Zealand is actually under there, under that line. Now, that's what causes our earthquakes. No, you're not in the Ring of Fire. It refers to New Zealand's location on the Pacific Ring of Fire. It's a major zone of seismic and volcanic activity, making it prone to earthquakes and eruptions, and is also a demanding alpine trail.
Oops.
A trail run encircling Mount Ruapehu, known as the Ring of Fire Ultra.
Right, I'm just going to move me out the way. Yeah, go ahead.
In other words, one day that is going to blow sky high.
Okay, I need to ask, Manotha, can you hear me? Yeah. Because you've only put yourself on that scene, on that layer, Kiwi, you can't hear us. No one can hear us. They can only hear you. But that's all right. I just won't talk.
Yeah.
I'll shut up. That's all right. I did not know that. I'd never heard of that before in my life.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I mean, something good. We missed out because we only have extinct, don't we? Hello. Get me out of there.
I just thought I'd try and put that picture up that way, but no, it's not going to work. Doesn't matter anyway.
There's many predictions, like with the continental drift and the tectonic plates, sort of you got moving, because there's ancient fables say that that's where and that circle is where the lost city of Atlantis, or there's another kingdom that was lost in there, and because
this
is like
completely,
with seismic, I know working with seismic vessels with people that have worked in that area, they've found places that look like sort of like Mayan pyramids or different sort of Stonehenge sort of phallics and structures underneath the ocean down there as well. And they've dug into some of it and found signs of not tools, but something was found in there.
Right.
So, and now they're predicting sea levels are rising, and that will shake it and things will drop down in there a bit further for some reason. I don't know if anyone else...
In a million years, New Zealand probably won't exist.
Yeah.
Really? Bloody hell.
Yeah. And Australia will be behind the Great, or East Coast will be behind the Great Dividing Range. I've heard that as well from geologists.
The whole world is shifting.
Yeah, totally.
Oh,
Totally.
Colour me stupid because I don't keep up with this sort of stuff. But, you know, since doing Tasman Talk, I have learnt more about the world and my own country, and it's absolutely fabulous. Kiwi, can you just tell me how to put the comments up on the screen, please? I know you said go to comments, but where do we go? Can you put them up on the screen for me?
Yeah, sure. Whose comment do you want?
Oh, we can't put a running thing of comments up?
Oh, you mean the banner?
No,
This
not
one?
the banner, just the run.
No.
We've got to individually put the comments up, do we? Like each one. Like Deb just did one that, yeah, not much volcanic activity here, Washington State and Hawaii. We have faults and earthquakes. Bloody LA has. I've been smack in the middle of them. Well, no,
you see,
earthquakes,
USA
not
is in
volcanoes.
the Ring of Fire.
You are, right, okay,
So that's
I'm with
why.
you.
And Canada, yeah.
Yep, okay. Wow.
They say it's horseshoe shaped, but I reckon it's shaped like a dog. Have a look at this.
Oh, yeah. It actually does too. Yeah, no one can hear us while that's up, Beck. If a screen goes up and you
So
see
that's a
all
dog.
of I'm just explaining to Beck. If we see a screen go up, like volcanic one, whoever's picture you can see, they're the only one that are going to be heard. So unless our 3 pictures are up, chat can't hear us. Yeah. Manotha said dog of fire.
That's a good one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Canine.
Yeah.
I know Australia we have no active volcanoes at all. Ours are all extinct. We do have kind of earthquakes, but not much really.
Yeah.
Not compared to what
the
earthquakes
is. Generally come around Newcastle area.
Right. Yeah. Oh, you could hear us this time. Oh, okay, thanks, Manotha. Don't know what happened there.
I've been through one in Exmouth, Western Australia as well. We had crayfish literally on the road. It was a rumble and it turned into a mini tsunami. It was bizarre.
Yeah, we've had that too. Yeah.
Where I live here in North Lakes, we're in a very protected of everything area here because like your tsunamis and all that sort of thing, we're protected by Moreton Bay, which is Moreton is I think the biggest pure sand island. Is that right, Beck? It's
the second largest sand island in the world, only surpassed by the Grace Island.
And then we've got the mountains.
Gary, I think they call it now.
All right. And then we've got the mountains to the west. So even if horrible storms that come through always seem to miss us. We're in that like ring where we don't get anything here, thank God. We get the the odd storm and that, but nothing really bad, where this area is absolutely perfect, just total protection. So I'm quite confident if we have cyclones and stuff like that, it kind of never touches us here. Yeah, we're on the coast. We're pretty much on the coast, but we're on a little peninsula that juts out, which is protected. Tsunamis, though, that water thing, they reckon we will get because it will come around the peninsula and it'll come in because it's a very narrow causeway across the peninsula, and then we would probably get it here because we're very low lying. But that's all we'd get. Yeah, that's all. So
we have a lot of dormant volcanoes, not extinct, but dormant, and there is a difference. Dormant can still rise and still explode one day.
Right, okay.
Extinct will never do that.
Yeah.
They're finished. They're gone. They're forgotten.
So ours are all extinct. We don't have one dormant one.
Well,
yay for Australia, finally.
Not as far as I've ever read, no. No. I don't. I've never heard of a dormant volcano in Australia. There may be one or two.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
hard to say. But
Right.
the only thing I've ever read is that the volcanoes in Australia are all extinct.
Yeah.
Thank God for
Whereas
that. We got something like,
ours are currently active and dormant.
yeah.
There's the big
Good.
one that happened in White Island 5 years ago that killed 22 people, and they were tourists.
Wow.
And it was just awful. And I found out the difference between the ash, the stone, and the actual lava. It depends on the size. Ash is
Size.
under 2 millimeters.
THIGHS.
No, the size.
Oh, the size. Wait,
Size does matter.
I thought you
Size
said it
does
depends on
matter.
the size, and I'm thinking, I won't even tell you where my mind went.
Yeah. Same place as mine.
When the volcano erupted on White Island, it was all smoke and steam and very tiny stones, very, very tiny. If they're 1 to 2 millimeters, it's considered ash.
Okay.
If it's up to 5 millimeters, they're considered stones. And if they're over that, it goes into a lava.
Oh, that's what we were discussing the other day about the lava
Yeah.
and everything. Because I mean, as bad as what it is, it's beautiful to see, but
Yeah,
not a
these
good effect.
tourists filmed it. They were on the tourist boat, and
Right,
some of
yeah.
them had gone onto a boat to go onto the island, and that's when it erupted. And they were covered from head to toe in this boiling hot ash.
Oh God!
Oh, it was horrible. They were
Yeah.
burnt from head to toe. Yeah,
Ew.
two guys got on a boat, a speedboat, raced out to the island, and saved 17 people
Wow.
while the island was erupting.
Wow!
Yeah, they put their own life, in danger.
Wow!
Then years later, they tried to sue the company who took these tourists, to White Island, but they've been taking them to White Island for years and years and years, and nothing ever happened. And there was no
Then all of a sudden,
no prior warning. There was nothing.
Happened.
There was no rumbling. There was no earthquakes around it. There was nothing. And it was the day they visited, and all of a sudden,
Wow.
and they tried to sue the tourism company, but
really for a natural event,
it was unsuccessful. Yeah,
we can't even get home insurance, bloody home or contents insurance to cover a natural event. So they'd be a bit hard pressed to be doing that.
They just put it down to Mother Nature.
Act of God, I think they call it. The insurance companies call it an act of God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long ago was that the eruption happened? Was it many moons ago?
2019, I think, was the
Oh, that's so recent. And wow. See, again, people don't these things.
Carry on talking and I'll have a look.
Guys, we got to lift the game here a bit. Everything's been depressing. So I'll wait until you find something, and then I'm going to move on to something that some people find funny. I don't, but I'm told that this is a very funny thing. So I'm going to leave it up to chat to tell us whether it's funny or not. I know Manotha probably will think it is. I don't know if he has any idea of what I'm talking about, but I know that Deb doesn't. So it's going to be interesting. So do you want to cover what you were going to do there, Kiwi, or do you want to?
Yeah, I'm just having a look now.
Okay.
Yeah, it was 2019.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, done.
Were the people living on the island, or it was just
No. It's just
far out.
A very, very small island.
And what does the island look like now? Like, is it?
I
People
know.
go there. Is it still?
No, they've stopped any. They've stopped any tourists. I'm just.
Sorry, guys. I
Alright.
need to get another coffee.
Let's try and bring the mood up a little bit. To be perfectly honest, this will probably bring my mood right down, but it may bring your mood up again. So if I was to say to you, what is a very, very well-known Aussie everybody, add to the scene, add to the scene, add to the scene. What just happened?
I don't know. That was you, Demi.
Well, we've got. Are you sure you want? Not even much because it's happening on the other thing as well.
There we go.
We're back again. Okay, good. All right, Aussie icon. If I was to say, what?
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman, and back again.
Faith and Kim.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Well, when you say Aussie icon, you mean Kath and Kim.
They're
Kath and
awesome.
Kim is unquestionably considered one of Australia's most iconic television shows. In early 2026, it was ranked as the greatest Australian TV show of its generation. I hate it. My sister and daughter love it. They get in the lounge room and they're laughing hysterically, and I am busting a gut trying to find something funny about it. Apparently, it is a satirical fly on the slice of life comedy.
Oh, Demi. Look at me, look at me.
Look at me.
Oh, no! Characteristic. It follows a wildly confident, deeply uncultured mother and daughter duo in a fictional Melbourne suburb, never watched it, Manotha says, of Fountain Lakes. Look, I'm not even going to try and explain it to you. I'm just going to show you. I mean, that's all I can do. As I said, I find nothing funny about this.
I love Magda.
This is Kath
Magda's the best. Shit.
and her husband.
I love her in it. She plays that role so well. She does.
Is it Kel, Kath's partner? This is them dancing.
There's always a joker in the pack. There's always a lonely clown. And there is a jester, just a fool, as foolish as he can be. There's always a joker in the pack. There's always a lonely clown.
I've done it.
And there is a jester.
Oh, you go to dynamic. That's how I go. Yeah. That's it. You can't tell me that's funny. That is downright
I think it's hilarious.
That is embarrassing. All right, try this
great.
one.
I think she's
ready.
Wonderful.
After just a few easy lessons at Margaret Bland and Les Larby's Galaxy of Dance, your life will become strictly a ballroom. The Cha-Cha. Disco dancing.
What am I going to do? I mean, I'm going to kill myself just walking down the aisle.
Here's your statue, Mum.
Oh, What for the love of God is that?
It's a statue you wanted.
What? No, it's not, Kim.
Yes, it is. It's a statue of little baby cheeses.
Little baby cheeses? Oh, little baby Jesus, Kim, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
I,
That's cool.
that's embarrassing.
Oh, it's
That's
not.
embarrassing.
It's wonderful.
Deb says it reminds her of Benny Hill comedy. And Manotha said, oh, God, please don't. Thank you, Manotha. I just, look, it's iconic and everyone loves it. But I don't, maybe it's autism. I just don't get it. I've stood there in that lounge room and I've tried hard to see something funny, but I just don't. Deb says that was funny, little cheeses. Oh my God, that was so embarrassing.
Baby cheeses.
My greatest fear is that Americans or UK are going to see that and go, that's what Australians are really like, you know? Oh, what an embarrassment. Oh my God. It's not autism, Denny, it's taste. Thank you, Manotha. I love you. I love you. Thank you. That is, I had to bring in something funny, but I looked for funny things that I could find, and I couldn't find anything because I don't find a lot funny. But I have some comedians that I like, but I don't find a lot funny. But that's it. That's how funny. That's all I could find. I'm sorry that I've insulted everybody's intelligence with that. But
I think it's hilarious.
You do. You honestly find it funny. Do you not get embarrassed for them?
Why?
I get embarrassed.
It's just a comedy show.
I know, but I just think, oh my God.
They're just taking the piss out of Australians.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's my contribution to comedy, I'm afraid. Deb says I'm not into slapstick. That's not slapstick, is it?
Yeah.
But she says I like dry, sarcastic humour. You know, I like stand-up. I like some stand-up comedy, but I've never been into that. What's that sort of thing that they say, like those sort of shows?
Eddie.
I've never been into those, but I do like some stand-up comedy. Yeah, but I can't come to that. Do you like it, Beck? Do you like Kath and Kim?
Yeah, I do. I definitely. I like Magda Zabadsky. She's my highlight of it. The role that she plays there is pretty funny. That's my favorite character in that sort of comedy.
When she was on the red carpet and Heath Ledger came up the red carpet.
Yeah. No, I haven't seen that. Sorry. No. What happened?
Mate. She squealed at a very high pitch when she saw Heath Ledger, and he leaned over and gave her a big pash. She just fainted to the floor.
No way! That's amazing.
Yeah.
I'll have to try and find footage of that. That's awesome.
I'll see if I can find it. Hang on.
So do I, Deb. I like it when you have to think about it. And honestly, Kath and Kim requires no thought whatsoever. A blindfold, perhaps, but that's about it. I don't know Monty Python. I have never watched Monty Python. Manotha says Paul Hogan. I loved Paul Hogan. Didn't like him because of what he did to his wife, but his real wife. But I loved the Paul Hogan show. It was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, see, I never got off on that at all.
Yeah,
didn't you? Oh, yeah, I did. Strop was amazing. I mean, you know, his cohort Strop. I loved Strop. And I think I thought I saved it, but I didn't. There's actually what's his name? Yeah, there's a little skit with Strop in it, and he's actually in court. And it's so funny, honestly. I'll have to bring it on,
but I just never got off on it.
It killed me.
Yeah.
I love the look of your forehead there, Beck.
How come I think my screen's frozen?
No,
you're fine.
Am I moving?
It's just aimed at your forehead. That's all.
Yeah.
I can see half your glasses and your forehead. Yeah.
That's just
your face.
I can't see my face.
You know what you're going to have to do, don't you? Got to fix the laptop. Got to fix the computer.
Yeah.
Because you're coming back on, and you got to do it right. Got to do it. Instruction. By the way,
I found that video of Magda
did you?
on the red carpet. Do you want to have a
Oh,
quick look at it?
Oh,
See if I can-
God.
see if I can play
Okay.
it.
All right.
Hang
If you
on.
must.
Hang on. How do you put up a video?
Zoom out a bit, Manotha said. Beck, zoom out a bit. Frozen.
No, it's not
I
share
think she's-
media.
Oh,
Share the screen.
I think she's frozen.
Oh, here we go.
Beck, if you can hear me, you're frozen. She'll come back on.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Jesus!
Oh my God.
Oh, holy shit. Oh, crikey.
Okay.
Where did she go?
Take it off. Best be taking it off. There it goes. Yeah. I don't know. I think she's frozen. I'll just give her a quick little ring and let her know she's frozen. If I can find her. Beck, where are you? Beck.
Is that? Can you guys see me?
Yeah, and Manotha said zoom out.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't even know how to do that. That's volume. How do I zoom out?
You're as bad as I am. By the way, I just had to tell you, both you and Kiwi, love the both of you, but you all just dropped 100% on the intelligence quota for me. So there, just had to tell you. All right.
Did you see that? That video I just posted?
I don't think she saw it because the screen was frozen.
I saw some of that. Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Yeah.
Can you see me now?
Yeah, we can see you. We can see the whole thing is your face.
That's
Beautiful.
That's better.
Sit on a chair.
Yeah, I am. I figured it. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
That's all right. Yeah, that's perfect, mate.
So
absolutely.
I play it again.
Beck has great nose hair, Manotha said.
I'll play it again.
Sorry. I should have trimmed. Sorry, I didn't trim for you, darling.
Here you go, Bex.
She's going to play it. He's going to play it. Ah, sorry.
This.
Kiwi's going to play it again for you. Add to the scene. Yeah. Are you doing it or me?
Yeah. No, I'm doing
Add to
it.
the scene. All right. Now hang on, and I'll put it on big. Go on.
Oh, there it's
Oh, you didn't. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Now,
Here we go.
who are you wearing? I've got to ask it and get it out of the way.
This is.
Jesus!
Oh my God, he kissed her. Oh my God, that was dreadful.
Oh,
I love her so much. She's awesome.
What's her name?
Magda Sabansky.
Mm.
Okay.
Brilliant actress and comedian.
Deb, you got a LOL out of Deb on that one. So
Unfortunately, poor old Magda is dying of cancer.
Yeah.
is she a well-known actress? Is she?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
In the
Right,
comedy
okay.
field. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Excuse me,
yeah.
I've got a tickly throat.
A tickly throat. One of the very few funny things Magna ever did. Manotha and I are on the same page here. Absolutely the same page. Yeah, absolutely. All right. Do you have anything else to add to my attempt to bring humour into this bloody show? my failed attempt.
All right, I've got a joke for you then.
Oh no, here we go. I remember your last one. Go on. Tell us.
What do you call an old snowman?
An old snowman.
An old snowman.
Santa
A
Claus.
glass of water.
Oh my God. Oh, that is really bad, Kiwi. Manova says this show is very, very good. Manova said this show is always hilarious. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to take that as a compliment or an insult. I'm not quite sure. I'll take it as a compliment. That is good.
Okay, let's get back to what the show was.
What? Oh, hang on. But dump. What is dump?
Like the drum. Dun.
Okay. No,
Yeah.
I've not only got no humour, I've got no imagination either. All right, okay, I've got it. Cue the symbol.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. The topic we're supposed to be discussing, and we've discussed everything else, is
feral animals.
I've got my notes, so I was an English major, right? And this goes to show you what 74, nearly 75 years does to you. I had to go and check, was the sentence, is Australia and New Zealand overrun by feral animals, or are Australia and New... I thought it was are because it's plural. You're talking, you have two topics. It is are. It's not is. It's are. Yeah, very confused. I had to think twice about it.
Yeah.
Because you've got Australia and New Zealand.
I always get confused where to use is and are.
I don't. I mean, but my 74-year-old brain did, I'm afraid. Are Australia and New Zealand overrun by feral animals? Bloody hell. I didn't need to do a deep dive on this one.
No, you didn't have to dive very far.
Australia is widely considered to be overrun by significant and damaging population of cats, pigs, rabbits, deer, camels, cane toads, European rabbits. My God, I did not know this about my own country. And our invasive, a lot of these have been introduced. I was a copy editor for a bit. Oh, good on you. Good on you, Deb. I was invasive species. Most of these feral things, other than, even the cats, I suppose, they've been either imported or bought, in the case of the cane toads, bought in by the bloody government. And they have contributed, this is what floored me, to the extinction, that word, of at least 79 Australian native species. We have lost 79. 27 of those mammal species were wiped out just by feral cats. This is very important to me, this particular subject. I'll tell you why, because I have 6 cats. And I have received a lot of criticism over the year. What the fuck, she says? Yeah. I have received criticism because my cats are not allowed outside. I put pictures up and all that sort of thing. Got into discussion with people, and they mentioned, cats and all that. And I've said my cats are not allowed outside. And I've received quite a lot of criticism over it. My cats don't kill native animals. They don't contribute to the extinction.
No.
My cats are going to live 10 years longer than the cats that are roaming around outside that, as Kiwi said, become strays, become ferals. There's the cat, stray, feral. Kill all of our wildlife. So it's very, very, it's very important to me. And I wanted to, I'll just show this. This is the impact on Australian wildlife. Our fox population in Australia, 1.7 million foxes, covering 80% of Australia. Each year, foxes kill 88 million reptiles, birds, mammals. Cats kill 466 million. We have 2.8 million feral cats. That is astonishing. That blew my mind. I mean, I know you see, feral cats and things like that around, but check this out. If I can find it. Check out the size of this. That's a wild cat.
Wow.
Look at that. That is just astounding. Look at them. Bloody hell. There she is. I'll remove you from your seat again.
I think they find out, Mano, they have people like the CSIRO and other research groups that go out and do studies each year of how many animals are in a certain square kilometre range, and they leave slow life, like long-term cameras. I don't know the right term for it. And they record the activities. So they only guesstimate, you're right, the numbers are relatively made up, but if you study it over an amount of time each year and log things, like go out every 3 months, every 6 months, and then log what you find, that's how they realise that the numbers have been decimated by that animal.
Well, it says here Australia has the worst.
Like I just made that up on the spot too.
Pretty bloody good. I wish I could do that. Manothi just said 73% of all statistics are made up on the spot. I didn't know that. It says, so is this bullshit when it
Like
says Australia has the world's worst mammal extinction rate? Since European settlement, feral cats have been the primary contributors to our mammal extinction, as well as 2 native bird extinctions and 3 reptiles. Examples include 2 species, I've never even heard of these, pig-footed bandicoots, the lesser bilby, the nullarbor dwarf whatever, the desert rat kangaroo, the broad-faced poturu, and the princess parrot. They're beautiful. I didn't even know they had become extinct.
Do you know the problem with strange parrots and introduced parrots? They attack the nests of native parrots.
Yeah.
They eat the young, they destroy the eggs, and they also destroy the nests, or they push the babies out and take over the nests. And that's the issue.
Yeah.
And it's depleting the numbers of the parrots and the local habitat, the local native birds, by a lot. Yeah.
I mean,
and that's happening here in New Zealand with our lorikeets. They're an introduced pest.
The lorikeets are an introduced pest.
They are to New Zealand. They were introduced from Australia initially as pets, and pets became pests.
Yeah. So are our lorikeets considered pests? I thought they were.
By doing that, they attack other birds. They push them. They're bullies, basically.
Okay.
Nests, and they eat their young. They eat the food that the local native animals are trying to use and eat. And
pardon me. There is controlling efforts going on. Organisations like Australian Wildlife Conservatory or whatever use predator-proof fencing to create safe zones. And when I was doing this, I noticed that the YouTube video was too long for me to put on here, but they're doing this unbelievable thing at the moment for cats and stuff like that. This fence, and it's going literally from one end of Australia to the other, and in and around. So they're doing fencing and sanctuaries. There's a national action plan to coordinate culling and containment across state borders. Some industries have emerged to harvest feral animals for food, to manage populations, and basically, in summary, the presence and impact of feral animals in Australia is a severe ongoing crisis, and it is costing our government $390 billion between 1960 and current.
Wow.
$390 billion. That's what is in invasive species costs.
Yeah.
That is
the other
incredible.
problem too, Demi, is the lorikeets and parakeets and birds like that are not native to the country
Sure.
can also carry avian flu.
Right.
That's easy, yeah.
Yeah, that alone can do a lot of damage.
So, what's the big issues in New Zealand in terms of these feral peoples, animals?
Okay, we have the Argentine ants, which are a terror. They destroy native plants.
Right. Right.
We've got deer.
Yes, we've got deer too. I didn't even know we had deer in this country, but apparently we have an overabundance of them.
Freshwater fish, including invasive clams.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Really?
They're a species of clam native to Eastern Asia, and they become an unwanted and destructive pest around the world. They are also known as gold clams. They turn something to do with they turn the water murky and making it hard for the natural.
Because
water
carp
life.
do that. I know we've got a bit of a problem with carp,
Carp,
and that carp fish. Yeah, they excrete twice their body weight in excrement a day. So they must be eating a hell of a lot. But Manotha said, so hordes of imported creatures replacing native species and carrying disease. Sound familiar? Yes, Manotha, I get that. We just did that subject, didn't we? Kind of, yeah.
We have
I get
the
that.
koi
Not just
carp.
animals, people, yeah. Eh?
K-O-I.
Koi carp,
Koi.
yeah.
Koi
They're
carp.
Japanese koi carp, yeah.
It contributes to poor water quality.
Absolutely,
it's a serious problem in both Australia and New Zealand.
Yeah, because I didn't cover any of that, but I was aware of that anyway. That was the only one I was aware of, yeah.
Now we also have the red-eared slider turtle, and they're a large pet but cause considerable damage to our freshwater ecosystem if they escape.
Wow.
They've been found in the water system here. Now, staying with water, we also have hornwort. It's a type of submerged weed.
Right.
And it's destroying other aquatic plant beds, including native and exotic. So they're doing a lot of damage.
I just put up one of your pictures here on this one.
Okay.
Himalayan
tar.
Right.
They cause a heck of a lot of damage. The tar, yeah.
Well, a lot of mountains in New Zealand, so not so much here. Yeah.
I did have something on that.
Oh, here's this one I just found for. Oh, you want to talk about that for a sec? Because I've just found your ant one. Yeah.
Yeah. The Himalayan tar.
Yeah.
Is over time reducing the size of the tar population and bringing it back within the limits of the Himalayan tar control plan introduced in 1993. Work is underway to protect and conserve areas, including Mount Cook, from the impacts of Himalayan tar. I know they have a lot of cullings There will be continue to be thousands of tar for hunters across 425,000 hectares of public conservation land. So there's still thousands of them available to go out and shoot and hunt.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And there's that one.
Oh, the bee.
I'm just adding Beck to the scene because so she can hear and we can hear her. Okay, that's the yellow-legged wasp.
Yeah, this is the latest introduction into New Zealand, and it's causing an awful lot of problems. It's stripping the leaves off trees. It's stripping the flowers and the vegetation. It's doing a hell of a mess. Well, they're actually hornets. They're called the yellow-legged wasp, but they're actually a hornet.
With the
size of that stinger across
with the
there.
Deadly allergy to bees that you have, would that include those things?
I would say so.
Yeah.
They're contained to Auckland area at the moment.
Because you have a full anaphylactic reaction to bees, don't you?
Yeah,
it's
wasps.
Deadly, yeah.
Yeah. Bees and wasps.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Bex went offline. She's gone.
Yeah, well, I think she's having trouble with her camera. I mean, I gave her literally half a day's notice about being on today, and she hasn't even had a chance properly to set up or anything. But she will. She will.
There's another picture. It's gone.
Is it the cats one?
No, the horses.
Okay. Horses. No, I can't see a horses one. There is a cats one there, and it looks.
Yeah, we've done that. Doesn't matter. We have a problem with what we call the Kaimanawa range horse.
Oh, right.
They're wild horses.
Right. Okay.
And they were taking over parts of New Zealand. They were running wild, thousands of them.
Brumbies, we call them Brumbies, yeah.
They brought their numbers back to 174, roughly. They believe that's how many are out there. But they are controllable. Those numbers are controllable. But at one stage, they had over 2,000. Yeah.
Wow. There she is. She's back.
I had to go to the toilet.
Okay. That's incredible. Can I just show your cats one? Because I didn't see that one. There it is. Right there. I'm just going to add Beck to the scene. Oh, yeah. Look.
Yeah, the vicious little fuckers, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Now, I did have...
Put the big ones up. Another one that we have, of course, here, which is introduced by government, is that thing, the cane toad. Notorious. It was introduced in Queensland to combat the cane beetle. And they have no natural predators at all. But they kill.
God, look at the size of that.
Well, this is what we used to. My kids used to go out. We used to call it cane bashing, right? And they would go out, catch as soon as it come on dusk, because that's when they'd come out. Especially if there was a little bit of rain around or something like that. This is what they would come back with. Buckets of cane toads, because you would go out on our back patio and come dusk at night and you would have a look. Our back lawn was covered in cane toads, and they're lethal to dogs, especially a terrier. Anyone who's got terriers.
It's that stuff on their skin, isn't it? That dogs tend to want to lick it. Yeah.
They have toxic glands up here.
Toxic,
and when they're
toxic
threatened,
gland.
they puff right up and excrete this stuff. And of course, terriers mouth. They grab them and mouth them. And they're notorious. Well, a lot of dogs do, but terriers are notorious for it. And you know, when in the 70s, the 80s, it was a huge big problem. People were losing dogs all over the place because it is death for them, you know. But now, because there's no natural predators for them at all, they geographically moved from Queensland. They've moved right down New South Wales now. They're in Western Australia. It's a real problem, and they're getting bigger. And this is what we have. Look at the size of them. I mean,
wow,
that is just incredible, isn't it? I'm putting Beck over here. Look at the size of that. That is.
Oh, it's ugly.
Isn't it? Yeah. And when they puff up to like three. If they're threatened, they puff up. And my kids, we used to say, it was a terrible thing. I had four teenage boys, right? And my kids used to go out with broomsticks. And come dusk, it was cane toad hunting time, you know?
Yeah.
And they would go up the streets, and all the kids in the streets would be up, and they'd be clouting these cane toads, and they'd bring back buckets full, and then you'd have to take them down.
We used to use golf clubs.
Yeah, golf clubs and salt.
Yeah.
It's a horrible thing when you cover them with salt because it burns them, you know, and they puff up and they explode, and it's horrible. But I did have some notes on the cane toads. Yeah, toxic to native predators, having invaded vast areas and advancing rapidly. These have invaded more than 1 million square kilometres, and they continue to spread. And with no natural predators, they can't be stopped. It's as simple as that, you know. They just can't. I don't know what they're going to do about it, but it's not good. But again, most of these are, I'm going to move you from there, Beck, because I don't know why you're not in there. I'm going to move.
That's weird how that's doing that.
It is. So I'm just going to pop her. I'm going to square you up and pop you up there so you can hear, because otherwise she's not going to be able to hear. There, you get the big screen. Almost all of them are in introduced species, and of course the cane toad was government introduced species. What a complete and utter muck up that was, you know, really, really bad. But it is a problem. It's a massive problem, and I was unaware that Australia even had them. I knew we had the cane toad. I thought cats were a bit of a problem. I know rabbits are a huge problem as well. I had no idea. Yeah, I didn't know about pigs or deer or anything like that. I didn't even know we had deer and camels. You know, we have more camels in Australia. This continent has more camels than any other bloody country.
Yeah.
Why do we have camels? Oh, I mean, can't understand.
They used them when they're first exploring, crossing the Simpson Desert. They're great for exploration animals. They can go a long time without water. They're durable. They're hardy, and you can still eat them when they die.
Yeah. You eat camels?
Yeah, it's yummy. It's a bit tough, but
I don't even eat meat.
Speaking of eating camels, I used to be married years and years ago to a butcher.
Yeah.
And he knew his meat, right? Yeah. And one day I bought some pork chops for tea, and he said to me, "Where did you get these pork chops?" And I said to him, "This butcher," and it was a butcher that I'd never been to before. And he said, "That's wild boar meat."
Wow.
It was not pork.
Did you notice the taste?
Oh yeah, you can notice the difference.
Yeah.
Wild boar meat is very strong.
Mm.
Right.
in comparison to processed pork. Yeah, there's a big
Wow.
difference. So hence I wrapped them up, cooked and all that they were, and took them back. He argued with me that it wasn't, but I said, well, you try and tell a butcher that.
Yeah, cheeky bugger.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
'Cause in those days, you could get
Easy
bought
me.
almost next to nothing compared to what you could for pork.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I find it revolting that we even eat kangaroos. I mean, I find it
They're
revolting that
delicious.
we eat meat
I
period,
love
but
kangaroos.
kangaroos.
Beautiful. And they're actually a pest, even though they're native. They're
They're a
quite a
big
big,
pest.
yeah. Yeah.
We've got wallabies here in New Zealand that are causing a lot
Oh,
of problems, and we have a culling season here on wallabies.
On wallabies.
you do for possums
Yeah.
as well, I believe, don't you? You guys have a possum season.
Huge problem with possums. Yeah.
Do people eat possum over there, or they just cull them and skin them?
No, they skin them and use their skins for clothing, hats, gloves.
No.
Yeah, everything. Possum skin is highly sought after. The fur.
Yeah. Yeah. Apparently possum gloves and possum socks are
Yeah,
like luxury.
yeah, they're luxury items.
Yeah.
Manotha answered my question about why do we have camels. He said we export them to Saudi Arabia.
Do
Now,
we?
Apparently, yeah. I mean, one would have thought that Saudi Arabia would be the one that had the camels, and yeah, don't get it. Okay, guys, I need to do something. Can you just talk amongst yourselves for a bit?
Yeah.
Yep.
Thanks. I'll be back in a sec.
We also have a problem with stoats. And
What are they?
weevils. They're
weevils, yeah.
Yeah, hang on, I'll find a picture of a stoat. I did have one somewhere. Can't find it now. They're like a ferret.
Oh.
Very similar to a ferret. They're long, furry. Yeah.
Cool. What were they introduced for? To get rabbits, or?
I don't know what the actual introduction was initially for. I had a picture here.
Did you say weevils as well, like the insect weevils?
No, weasel.
Oh, weasel. Okay.
Yeah. Stoats are members of the mustelid family. Weasels and ferrets are mustelids. And 3 species were introduced in New Zealand in 1879 to control the rabbits. But the population increased so much that they threatened the local native bird life. Because they can climb trees, they pinch the baby birds.
Yeah.
That's a big problem too. And they take them out of the nests. I've got one here.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Show you. No, it's not going to come up. Oh, there we are. Oh, where'd it go? There. That's the little buggers.
Oh, they're so cute.
With that dead bird in their mouth. They're very cute.
No, it's not cute at all, but it's cute. It's kind
I think when we used to use ferrets for rabbiting over here down when they were a problem, and they did get out of control for a while, but I'm not sure how they got a hold of it, but a similar thing happened with ferrets over here in Australia.
Yeah, ferrets.
And I think they went to dynamite. You're allowed to use dynamite or something like that after the ferret population to get rid of the rabbits. They just put.
Here is another very, very unusual what was once a very problematic insect to New Zealand was this.
A problem, a little white
Yeah.
butterfly, really.
That's all. They were fucking huge and strict.
This great white butterfly posed a threat to brassica crops and native cresses. It is an unwanted. I'm sorry, I was about to read. It was an unwanted orgasm, but it's not. It's We have unwanted orgasms in New Zealand under the Biosecurity Act of 19. Sorry about that. I didn't know you had that problem over there, Kiwi. You're telling me you're a sexy nation.
Where are we? It took 3 years to eradicate the pest totally from New Zealand.
Wow,
it was stripping plants, literally stripping them to a stick.
Right.
They were dreadful things, absolutely dreadful. Yeah. What else have we got here? Oh, that's what I was going to show you too.
There's something I wanted to play back here for Kiwi. Something Deb said earlier, and now I can't find it. Deb, you said, go on, something about LOTR. But go on, Kiwi, I'll try and find it.
Oh.
Yeah, all right, I found it. Because when you finish talking about that, yeah, I'll put it up for you. Deb said something earlier. It's okay. Keep going. What do we got?
Hey, guys, I have to sign off now.
All right, lovely.
Thanks for popping my cherry of the podcast world. I love, love, love what you guys have got going on here.
Yeah.
And I wish you all a wonderful day.
Lovely to have you. Thank you.
And you're welcome anytime
and
you know that.
thanks for bearing with me as well.
All right, lovely.
All right. We'll know for next time.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah, see you tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.
Kia ora. This is what I was going to add for Deb to see.
Right.
That's White Island, Debbie. If
right.
Bex, I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not very big, but there's a boat just down here in the corner.
Oh, I've lost the chat. Sorry, love. Lost the chat. I'm trying to get that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So that's White Island.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. That's the one that had the big bad problem with the volcano. Right.
Yeah.
Obviously. Yeah. I can see that.
There was a. I'm just trying to find. There was an eruption
recently. What's the recent one?
2019 was
okay.
The one.
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah. No, I was trying to find the video of it actually erupting.
Right.
But no, doesn't matter.
Go find it.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. Well,
Yeah.
that's a bit. All of that is a bit shocking to me. There's just stuff. Once again, another 2 hours, and I learned stuff about this country and your country that I never ever knew before. It's a real learning curve for me, who's spent a lot of time not knowing anything except my particular select interests. So it's been really good. Deb just said earlier, and I saw it, but I didn't get a chance to catch it. She said, off topic, I was supposed to be at LOTR in the theatre this afternoon, but her husband couldn't get off work.
The new release, yeah.
What new release? What are we talking about?
Aotearoa.
Is there a new one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why wasn't I told?
Don't know.
Re-release, Martha says. Northern continents are having huge aurora borealis this week. Isn't that those beautiful lights and things like that you see magnificent pictures of?
Yes.
Is that what an aurora borealis is?
Or borealis, yeah, borealis.
Or borealis, yeah.
It's a mouthful to say. Yeah.
Yeah, but they're beautiful though, yeah.
Oh gosh, yeah. Where is that happening?
Northern continents. She didn't say where specifically, Deb?
She doesn't say.
Yeah, mind you, she did put this up earlier, I think, and I was just having trouble with all the videos and pics going up. I was just having trouble manoeuvring the chat. So yeah, so that's all right. Okay, so I'll take that off. Yeah, that's good. Light reflecting through ice particles in the atmosphere. Monothepedia. That's Manotha's new name because he is our walking, talking, breathing encyclopedia of Tasman Talk. So his name is Monothepedia for all the information. That's awesome. Light reflecting through ice particles in the atmosphere.
That's
it's
right.
Beautiful colour. Absolutely beautiful colours. I've only ever seen pictures of them. Yeah. Manotha, you asked me earlier before we went online about, I mentioned to you that the people that we follow and support, their links, bows humbly, the people that we support and links, the channels and that. If you go onto the YouTube on our YouTube channel, there's a section there called, is it posts? Did I get it right? I'm just going onto it on the other screen. Yeah, if you go where it's got home, videos, live, playlists and posts, and then in that post section, I have put everybody who we support, Sam Ford, my channel, True Blue Demi, and there's, if you click on them, there's a whole lot more there. Read more. Kiwi Klassic, of course. Oh, I put Kiwi Klassic with an S. I'll have to fix that. Anjanette's, Cole Houses, Dan Vask, Tuesday Night Main Event. So Sam Ford, of course, I said. Ryan Wes, who's an American guy who loves Australia. Griever Productions, our lovely Jim. Viking Reacts and Eric Gronwell. And I believe Kiwi has an Eric Gronwell shirt on today. Yes, I love him. Actually, Jim did a reaction video to him at 10:30 last night, and no, not him. Sorry, Tommy Johansson, and he's on a horse. This long, he did a Western thing, and he's got this long hair down to his waist with a cowboy hat. Looks absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, thank you so much, Manotha. I appreciate that. Sam's actually got a couple of. You've got to go over there and watch him. He's
look
got a couple.
Look at what we got. Just happened.
Oh, look at that!
That was taken down south just a couple of weeks ago.
Let me get rid of this thing here. I can't get rid of it. She's got to go back. There it is. All right, hide it. Yeah, look at that.
That happened a couple of weeks ago.
That is beautiful. A man looks at the Australis, also known as the Southern Lights. Oh, that's our Southern Lights. That's what it is.
Yeah.
As it glows on the horizon over the waters of Lake Ellesmere on the outskirts of Christchurch, New Zealand,
That's right.
January 21. Absolutely beautiful.
Wasn't very far from here at all.
Oh, wasn't it?
No.
That is absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we are just about done. Would you believe it? Oh, alert from software update available. No, thank you. Not right now. Not right now. Not right now. Yeah. We are just about done. We have done everything we want to do today. Not as much. I'm going to on my channel not Tasman Talks, what am I talking about? Demi Reacts. I'm going to do a real deep dive into that cats thing. I really, really want to. A lot of it to address some of the criticism that I've had over it. But I just want to go into it a lot further.
I am totally in favour of cats being inside. Mine were not allowed out after 7 o'clock, and they knew it. It was their body clock after a while, and I just even had to sit in my lounge chair and call them, and they'd both be trotting inside, and I'd shut the door, and they knew that that was the end of them going out for the night, and it just became a habit. And the vet said to me when I had to get them put down, one at 22 and one at 21, he said, you must be doing something right because these cats are in incredible condition. You've looked after them really. I said, well, they were never allowed outside at night. And he said, that is why.
That's why.
Pick up diseases, fights happen at night. He said, they've lived a very, very long age. 43 years between them.
Yeah, that's incredible. That's absolutely incredible, you know. And I mean, it proves it the vets will say to you, and they've said it to us, you know, if your indoor cats will live 10 years longer than what the cats will for many, many reasons. But I want to deep dive into it because I want to look at the what, the why, the how, and what we as residents can do about it. Clearly, you know, it's keep your cats in at night. But I mean, there's certainly other things. People say they can't keep their cats in. Well, you've got to train them. You've got to train them from kids.
You have to train them, and you do it from a young age, and they do learn that, you know,
they do
that when the door is shut, that is it.
Yeah, that's right. Well, mine don't go out at all, but what I would like to do with mine is I've got a very big patio out the back, which is completely covered. You know, it's part of the roof line sort of thing. And I want to put get a builder to come in and completely mesh that in with what's something mesh. It's called like an aluminium mesh with a fly screen on it, something so it's solid, you know. And even extend it maybe out a little bit further than the roof line, so that they can have that outside atmosphere type of thing, you know, get a little bit of sun if they need it, some fresh air and all that sort of thing. I don't believe that it's necessary, but I think it'll just be nice for them. I think it'll just be nice, you know.
That was my baby that I had for 21 years.
Oh, my God, look at that. She's got mauve eyes. I mean, that's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. And that photo there, she was about 10. And then she lived for another 11 years after that.
Oh, that is absolutely awesome.
The other reason I didn't let her out at night was because she's a pure bred.
Yeah.
She's a $700 cat.
Yeah.
She's a Burman.
She's absolutely stunning colour.
Tabby.
Yeah. She's
and
stunning.
she had a beautiful nature. She was a character, absolute character.
Yeah.
So that was Priscilla, named
Yeah.
after Priscilla, Queen of the Desert.
And
Because
of course, yes.
that's what she was like, yeah.
I've got 5 British short hairs. One's a bicolour. The rest are greys. Oh, one's a cinnamon. And then I've got my Scottish fold, who is Sammy. And they are healthy. They are happy. I play with them a lot. They have the best food. They are better looked after, to be honest, than what I am in this house, because I just dote on them. I mean, I've got one little dog. He's a Brussels Griffon, which is a very Minotha just went, bloody hell. Yeah, 5 I've got. And I have a spotless house too, by the way. I have kitty litters that I have found how to do a kitty litter so that you get no odour from it, no nothing. The very second that animal does something, it's cleaned up.
Yeah.
It's just done. And I have a very good kitty litter product as well. So, but good food, plenty of fresh water. They're just really well, lots and lots of love and all of that sort of stuff. So, and the spotless house.
Yeah, that makes a big difference.
Yeah,
I had a technique when we shifted house. We took over 2 or 3 loads into the new property, and then the cats went over, getting closer to the last load. And the cats would go over and get put into the spare room, and I'd just put a sign up on the door, don't open, cats. And their litter tray and their food, everything was in there, their water, and they could hear us, and every now and again I'd talk to them through the door. Yeah. And then at night time I'd just open the door up, and then they'd come out and do their usual howling and walking around.
Yeah. Make it known, yes. Make it known, yeah.
Yeah, that didn't last long, and they always settled in. I've never had a cat run away.
No. Why do they? They know which side of the bread, which side their bread's buttered on, don't they?
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's incredible. But
also, if they're out at night, without having to come back inside, they have got a much higher chance of picking up, things like cat AIDS.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
They call it canine AIDS.
Yeah.
All these diseases and problems and fleas and mites
and
everything and parasites. They've got a much higher chance of contracting that if they're out at night. And also mixing in and becoming feral.
Our previous home before we got this one, we were the last house in the block. And from the side of our house and the back of our house, it was just bush all the way to Hayes Inlet, which is the river, all the way to there. And of a night, you would hear the feral cats howling, and the dingoes, because we had a lot of dingoes in that. It's probably maybe a 5 or 6 square kilometres of bush all the way to the water. So there was a lot of bush there. And, and you would hear them of a night. And the screaming of the cats was just bloody horrible. It really was. Deb says coyotes eat pets if they're out at night. Yeah, they're moving into...
they will.
And that's the thing.
That was on our news last night here in New Zealand. A woman got attacked and killed by a whole lot of dingoes.
Right, yeah.
In Australia. There was a huge sign up not to go anywhere around the area because dingoes were out.
Was it Stratty? Was it at Stratty or Fraser Island? Does that sound familiar? Fraser, it's notorious.
And
Fraser's
anyway,
notorious.
there was this big sign up. She decided to go for a swim in the morning on her own. She was 19. They came up with her body. What did they say? A couple of hours after she went missing, and they said it was obvious dingo attack.
Dingoes, yeah.
They
because
didn't attack her
tourists go to
for a meat. It was just a straight attack.
Yeah, but the problem is tourists go to Fraser and Stratty and places like that, but especially Fraser, and they feed them. And there's signs and forestry people all over the place saying, do not feed the dingoes, because now they're coming up and they've got quite aggressive. They'll come up to picnic tables now. They'll come up to kids, which they see as a food source, and they're attacking and things like that. It's bad. It's really, really bad.
Things.
Yeah.
Horrible things.
Minosa, I've been talking with you. Oh, yes. Hugely interested. Always wanted to do one, to be involved. I'll help you set it up if you like. No problems whatsoever. 100% interested in that, because there's such great stuff out there at the moment. Yeah, do it, man. And
absolutely.
Any help, there you go. Any help you want, we're here. We'll do it with you.
There's only one video that I hate watching on YouTube, and that's stories about New Zealand, and they can't pronounce any of the names, and they get mixed up, and they're always Americans. Oh, that's what I was going to show you. That reminds me, I'll have to show you this. Here he goes. Hang on.
I'll send you a DM on X, Minosa, about it. And
got
no
to
problems.
show you this.
What are you showing?
Can you take that comment off, because it's going to come over the top of what I want to show you?
Done. Absolutely.
Okay.
I love that cat is so beautiful.
Isn't
Oh my God, absolutely. She's stunning.
Yeah.
Her eyes are mauve.
What's this guy?
Hang on. I'll do it up again. Sorry. Now.
It's time to learn geography now! Hey everyone, I'm your host Barbs. New Zealand is one of those places where a few people have made a powerful image for themselves. It's one of the last places on Earth to be discovered and inhabited by humans, and when they arrived, it was unlike. Now, when I think of New Zealand, really only one word seems to come to mind.
This is it.
Matawhakatangi hanga ko au au o tamatea tsuri pu ka piki maunga horo nuku pokai whenua kita na tahu.
Fuck.
It's time to learn geography now! Hey everyone, I'm your host Barb.
That is so cool. It's amazing that he can say that, honestly.
So that's the longest place name in the world.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about last week. Why is my hair sticking up? I look like I'm about to take off. Look. I've
got wings.
I've got wings. Yeah. Oh, I'm a little angel. Not. Okay. What?
Yeah, so that video
awesome.
I was trying to find a long time ago when we talked about that place.
Yeah, that was awesome. Manotha, you made a comment about 5 cats. I'm assuming you don't have any cats. So I'll wait for that, obviously, because he's got 5 ? It's 6, actually. 6 cats. I think that's what your comment was. God, why does my mouse not want to work? Stupid thing.
Because it's been around the cats too much.
Yeah, he said 5 ? Bloody hell. Do you know, that's exactly, how many times have I been online with you and my cat, Livia comes up here and she just disconnects everything on me. Honestly, but all she wants is a cuddle. And if an hour or so has gone past, or 2 hours, and I haven't given her any attention, she she lets me know. She'll climb up here. She lays on the keyboard so I can't use it, or
Oh,
she'll lay on the mouse. Or
this little monkey would climb
she's
everywhere.
so beautiful. I want to
Yeah.
make her bigger. So look at the eyes. I mean, are they actually? They're mauve.
There's sort of a bright blue with a touch of violet in them. Yeah,
They
very
are
unusual colour.
They are absolutely stunning, and doesn't it go with her fur? I mean,
Yeah.
it's absolutely beautiful. Yeah.
She's a seal point tabby, a
Okay.
Burman seal point tabby,
Right.
and it's from the markings on her face.
Right. Yeah.
She came from a line of champions, show Burmans.
Oh, I can see why. I can absolutely see why. Yeah.
His grandfather was an Australian champion.
Wow.
Yeah, and
My
her
Sammy
mother-
is my Sammy's a seal point Scottish fold, so he has that seal point markings as well.
Yeah,
They're absolutely stunning. Minofa, you have one. What sort of pusscat is he? She? Whatever. I hate. We're going to have to get people to come in because I hate having to wait for them to type an answer out. We've got to figure out a better way to do that. How we get involved with chat, because otherwise we've got to wait for an answer. And
I
it's
think
hard.
that's all the animals and pests that I was talking.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
We've got the Argentine ants, the deer, the freshwater pests, the great white butterflies, the hedgehog, the Kaimanawa horses, plague skinks, rainbow lorikeets, stoats, Himalayan tar, wasps, weasels, and wild goats.
For a small country, you've actually got more than we've got. We have deliberate introductions, which is rabbits and foxes. These are all deliberate. Deer, goats, pigs, camels, cats, dogs, starlings. I didn't know that about starlings. And common miners, which is a funny little bird. Carp and tilapia in the waterways, and European honeybees. Geez, you'd be allergic to them.
Yeah, I reckon. Other ones include feral animals, ferrets, feral cats, wallabies, possums, rabbits, and rats.
Yeah. Oh, mice, because we've got so many farms, like in the middle of Australia. There's just massive farmlands out there, especially like cattle and stuff like that. The mice problem out there is absolutely ridiculous. That's really ridiculous. Deb says, try filling in the squares on a form with that one, with the, my cat. Oh, she's a pain in the butt, honestly. In the middle of the night, my office and bedroom are a huge, big combined space. And in the middle of the night, I'll get woken up, crash, Livia's jumped up onto the dressing table and just swept everything up on the floor because she wasn't getting attention, or she's disconnected my bloody microphone, or knocked my glasses. Oh, God, honestly. She's a pain, but she's only 14 months old, so that's all right.
Just a note, we were talking about volcanoes and stuff.
Yeah.
The North Island still has 12 active volcanoes.
Currently active, wow.
Currently active.
Jeez. The North Island, okay.
Yeah.
Are most of them are up north of the North Island? In the top half?
No, they're just spread out.
They're just spread out.
Yeah.
When was the last time one went off up there?
Well, that was the one in 2019. That was White Island.
Yeah, but I mean on the North Island.
Yeah, that is the North Island.
White Island?
Well, yeah, it's north.
Yeah. The main island, though. The North. I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a very tiny island just off the North Island. Yeah.
No, I thought you were talking about like around Auckland and, Wellington and that island. That's the one I thought you were talking about.
Yeah. New Zealanders live in one of the most dangerous geographical areas in the world, with most of the population surrounded by volcanoes.
Well, there
77% of New Zealanders live around or near a volcano.
Well, there you go. You have that, the most dangerous. You're a world's first in the most dangerous thing of volcanoes and things like that, and we're the world's first in the most dangerous and venomous animals in the world.
Yeah.
So I mean, that works out. That's even, because New Zealand has no venomous or dangerous animals,
No,
but you got
no.
the bloody volcanoes and earthquakes instead. There you go. We've got no earthquakes. We get earthquakes, but we've got no volcanoes. So that kind of makes it
Balances
fair,
out.
balances. Deb says we have Seal Point Siamese. When you were young, they're beautiful.
Seal Point
too.
Siamese. Yeah.
Okay. Did you tell us what sort of cat you have, Manosa? No, I think he was very busy posting links. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, Sammy's is up there. We go ahead and watch, if you can, if you're interested, watch Sam, because he is a delightful Pom who is married to a delightful Aussie. And his whole experience, his whole experience he has documented since he came out from the UK, and some of it in the UK. And I've never seen, I mean, the people that I love that come to this country are people who are acclimatised to our way of life. And Sam has done that. He has just thrown himself into the Aussie Ocker way of life, and I absolutely love him for it. He's really, really good. And I think Wes Ryan will be exactly the same. He's an American over there in Idaho, I believe. Absolutely loves Australia, dying to get out of here. And he's another one that will literally just throw himself into the Australian way of life. They're the sort of people, here we go, it's not hate speech. I have a preference. They're the people we want that will come out here and embrace the Australian way of life, because we have a good way of life. It's great. Okay, Deb, thanks, sweetheart, for being on again and moderating for us. We really appreciate it.
Thanks, Deb. See you later.
Okay. I mean, that's what we want.
Too. Yeah.
We're going to go over shortly, but that's all right. Okay. All right, no worries then. I have no idea what we're doing next week. We will do whatever we do. Wherever the conversation takes us, we will go there.
I did think of something, but I've forgotten it.
That's okay.
So one of the things that we talked about triggered me to say something. But anyway, not important.
That happens with me all the time. Yeah, we got to go. I want to put your pussycat up again. There we go.
Priscilla.
That's beautiful. She's absolutely gorgeous. I just love her colouring. All right, guys. Thanks, Manotha. I will send you a DM on X, and we'll get together on that. Kiwi said she's in there as well. So
certainly
awesome.
Will. Yeah.
Okay, mate. Yeah, be really interested in doing that. Love music, live music. So really, really happy. That's cool. Yeah, great. All right. Thank you, everyone else. And same time, same channel, same day next week.
See you next week.
Have
the
a
day
fantastic
after my
week.
birthday.
Yep. It is. No, yeah.
Okay,
do you want to do the exit?
Yeah. See you later, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Have a great week. Stay safe.
Well, the Tasman Sea, it still divides us. But tonight we tried to bridge that gap for a while.